Another video in the snow. I love the shot of this. I love a green chair, pine colored chair with like snow on it. Does it get better than that? I don't think it does. Anyway, Tommy from Almost Zen TV. Been walking for about an hour. Decided, let me turn this on and talk about the joy of snowfall. Not everybody gets to see snowfall. Nobody has the joy of picking up one of those and throwing it at somebody in their face when it's below freezing temperatures. No one has the joy of doing what this lady's doing, which is in sub-freezing temperatures, getting ice off of her car window, which probably takes about 45 minutes. I feel bad for people who can't experience that joy, sliding your car all around the highways, but you get what I'm saying. Just the wonderful magical Christmas feel to snow. So it's usually synonymous with Christmas, but it doesn't just have to be. There's things in different climates that there's a joy of, like the joy of, walking on the sand on the beach. There's a very seasonal thing to that, a very summery thing, or walking down a path in a park in the fall with all those leaves changing colors and whatnot, or the blooming of the flowers in spring. And those are all good. The fall is probably a close second, but nothing, my friends, like the joy of snowfall and other things. Because there's joys everywhere, but like when people see snow, they look out the window and go, oh my God, it's beautiful. Some people don't want to go out in it. They'll go, but I'm not going out there. It looks freezing. But they'll think how beautiful it looks. And they just want to see it like it's on TV through their window. I say go out in it. But all those joyous things, we should be doing them. There ain't many of them. How many left are there? The joy of snowfall and other things lasts. There's a finite number of them. So say you live to 100 and it snows and you live, well, you're not going to remember the first so many years, but say you have 40 years of adult life, guaranteed, and you live in a place where sometimes it snows this season and sometimes it doesn't. So now you might have 30 snowfalls for the rest of your life. You're going to sit and look at it through your magic box glass window and go, ooh, how beautiful it is. Or you're going to step down and crunch. Everything sounds better in the snow. Everything looks better in the snow. People who annoy me don't annoy me in the snow. How weird is that? Listen to the birds really crackling. But anyway, the gist of this video is talking about the joy of snowfall and everything else, and how many times we actually get to experience things. So I want you to appreciate all those things. Look at this road, my goodness. See, there's where the danger comes in. So you got like some crazy streets, man. And the biting of the temperatures on your fingers. I mean, I've been out here a while. Well, I'm just rambling in the snow, huh? But all this stuff is joyous. I mean, a tree in winter looks scary, and it's because there's no leaves on it. And it's like, oh no. But a tree in snowfall, it transports itself. It transforms itself into some magical, beautiful fantasy, but it's real. It's almost like a fantasy. You know, you watch like an anime movie or an animated movie, or a video game, and they'll craft these things for these cartoon characters, and they make it, oh, look at this beautiful level that I'm in. It's so beautiful. Well, we get that stuff. We walk amongst all that stuff. They're not pulling that from fantasy. It's trees, it's snow, it's leaves, it's sunsets, sunrises, it's all of it. Now I wonder, with all these people, I see a couple people walking, are they doing it out of necessity? Are they going, like me, saying, I'm just going to take a walk in the snow? I like how when you go into the deep distance there, it starts to get hazy. You can't even see. Oh, it's all beautiful. It creates these beautiful visions. I know I'm harping on snowfall, but even in other climates or just anything, the joy of things. Sitting and drinking a cup of matcha tea, sitting and playing cards one night a week with your friends, watching a basketball game. Whatever these things you love, they really suck the marrow out of the experience. Don't think, oh, I could just do this anytime, a million times. It's still got to mean something because it's finite. But appreciate the wonder of it all, whatever it is. Yeah, I wonder if these people are doing it for the love of the snowfall, the love of the 5-degree temperature. I just noticed, like, everything looks better. The street lights with, you know, you see the street light here with the number going down, and it's just cooler looking. This thing here, the mailbox with the snow drifting off of it. I mean, how is it not incredible? How is it not incredible? And how aren't we not incredible that we were somehow put here, luckily, to experience it? And all we do is sleepwalk through it. We sleepwalk through this, man. Beautiful. Everything is transformed by the snow. What's your joys in life? And are you so used to them that you take them for granted? And we just sleepwalk through it? Or we do it mindlessly without appreciating it? How many people get a cup of coffee from Starbucks because they do it every morning, and it's just, they're unappreciative of it. They wolf it down while looking at Instagram, and they don't even realize the taste. They don't realize the joy of it. The joy of a $9 cup of coffee, people. Man, look at these trees, man. Look at these trees, baby boy. I mean, even a sign that says, pick up after your dog, thank you. It feels better in the snow. Everything feels better in the snow. But everything can feel better. I want us to experience the joy of snowfall and the experience, and then take that into everything else. When I go inside and I take off this beautiful jacket, this incredibly nice jacket, this incredibly nice hat, and put on my incredibly nice slippers and thermal pants, I want to, the next, what's the word? The next thing I do, thing I see, thing I read, thing I watch, thing I eat, to be just as joyful and notice every little detail about it that might not be noticed. Because there's not many of them left. How many more cup of matchas can you have? How many more walks in the snow? How many times can I say it, people? Slow down, appreciate the ride, appreciate every bite, every sip, every turn, every kiss, everything. Even if you're getting thermal breakdown from the cold. A stop sign in the snow, a turn signal in the snow, all becomes a work of art. It's the way I see it. A street that you walk a billion times becomes a work of art. Oh, people. The joy of snowfall and other things. I'm just rambling in the snow, man. I'm just a Zen dude rambling in the snow. And I love it. I could just keep going. I've been out an hour. My fingers, I don't know if they're there. I mean, I see them. I don't feel them. The joy of snowfall. And for the people who never see snow, don't go, oh, I'll watch a video of snow. No. There's a thing you can find that's around you every day that you might not know. Snowfall's not your thing, so you can't like appreciate as much. When you have it all the time, that's where the disappreciation comes from. I just made up a word. Just made up a word, baby. The things you see around you every day that we take for granted, appreciate them. I'm about to check out before I pass out. I might even do an angel on the ground, one of those little angels where you spread your wings and the arms and stuff. Although at my age, someone might think I'm having like a medical emergency and just jump on me if I'm flailing like that. But anyway, everybody, thank you for watching. My ramblings here in the snow. My little reindeer nose. And I really hope that you do the right thing. Like Spike Lee said back in the day, do the right thing and suck the marrow out of every gosh darn thing. Imagine if people who like bone marrow and you're actually sucking bone marrow, when someone says suck the marrow out of life, that's a term, it is a term, and you're actually suck the bone marrow out of life and you really enjoy bone marrow. Yeah, the temperatures are getting to me. I gotta go. Okay, guys, remember, this is our life, and it's ending one snowfall at a time.